Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you my top 10 PS3 games of all time. First up, to clarify, they are in no particular order than the top 3. For the rest, I could not decide where specifically I should place them, and it's just 1, 2, 3 numbered, and then the rest are on. One can be number 7 one day, the other one can be number 10 or number 4, but the first 3 are decided. So let's start up with the last positions from 10 to 4. So no particular order. The Puppeteer, it's the best 2D Mario clone on the system. You play as him, as Kutaro, and you just need to survive the levels and kill the beings that the evil bear creates. It's a must play in my opinion. Unfortunately, this one has risen in price a lot, so it is not easy to get, but it's a big recommendation. Then from this to another, not another, but to a great shooter, it is Rage. You may be surprised about this pick, but this game has one of the best gun feelings, in my opinion, that in every PS3 game. The only one that comes close is, or that is better, that comes close is another one I will show you, but the only one that is better is number 1, so stay tuned guys. After that, the second best horror game of the system, The Evil Within. This is just a masterpiece that is underappreciated in my opinion. It has some downtimes, but they make up for it in pretty much all the other levels. And I think the true way where these games shine completely is in Akumu mode. That one you unlock when you finish the game for the first run completely, and then after the first run you can play another run with Akumu mode, where basically everything one-shots you. It is intimidating, and it took me, I wouldn't say a month, but yeah, it took me a lot of time to finish it on that difficulty. Then back to one of the best entry in the series, and I think the big jump is Bioshock 1. Many people like Bioshock 2. A lot of people like Infinite, but I just love Bioshock, the first one, the classic one that started the whole series. There is nothing like being trapped underwater or surrounded with the psychos, and you need to survive the big daddies and the little, and get the Adam from these girls. You can harvest them or do a peaceful run like I did the first time, where you save all of them and you have plenty of Adam to upgrade your skills and your health. So don't worry, you can play it evil or good, the outcome is the same. Then next up, oh, that one is Darksiders 2. The first one is a classic, but I prefer the second one, where you play as Death. It is better in pretty much every way regarding the first one, and after this one I don't think the series peaked anymore with the other Darksiders. but maybe they're gonna do another one soon, so let's hope that one will be a banger. After this, a Naughty Dog classic, and yes, I'm one of those that loves Uncharted 3. It's unparalleled on what this game did for the PS3 back in the day. Uncharted 1, a classic. Uncharted 2, even better. And then Uncharted 3, which was the best game in the series. Close with the second one, a little bit better gameplay, I would say. The story is better in the second one though. Then, next up, a game that maybe, or probably many of you guys don't know, exists on the PS3. I played most of it on the PS2, but once I got it on the PS3, I just fall back in love with this one. It is Killzone, the first one. It has the jank in every movement, but growing up with the Killzone 1 on the PS2, this junk is normal to me. You try to save the Earth in this game from the Helgas, which are those guys, and it is a level-based game where you carry the weapons from one end of the level to the beginning of the next one, so you need to choose carefully because some weapons only are in some specific levels, and those weapons are overpowered. So the ammo drops give you ammo for everything, so you need to be careful to have one weapon that is OP as hell, and then another one where you kill most of the enemies, which is common. Now we have arrived at the last three. These are in order, by the way, so let's see. Now comes the best horror game on the PS3 for me. Siren Blood Curse. It is a remake of the first Siren game on the PS2, but rather to call it a remake, it's HDified with better controls, better mechanics, I would say, because in the PS2 version, people told me that the detection of you was kind of jank, so sometimes the Shibido detected you even though it shouldn't have, and so on. But in this one I didn't have any issues with that. The only slightly annoying thing is, if you don't like the game, is that you need to replay some levels because you unlock certain paths with the other characters afterwards, after playing the level the first time. So maybe, for example, you play as the first crew, or as the first guy. You go through the level, but at some point there is a road blocked by a tree that's fallen over, and in another chapter of the game you move the tree, and the path not only unlocks for the person that moved the tree, but also retroactively unlocks for the first guy you played. And then you can go to another place, move on with the story, unlock something for someone else. It's a really intricate game. I love this one. Now, a controversial opinion here. Unfortunately, I do not own this third one in the series, because that one would replace this one. I don't own it physically for the PS3, so you could replace this one with the third entry in the series, but this is just as good. It is Yakuza 4. This is controversial because most people hate Yakuza 4 because it's too long. But in my opinion, it is long, no question about that. But it is just made so good, but so good that it was a joy to be playing it longer. The only downside in this is that you don't play a lot with Kiryu, but all of them deserve the time they got in this game. The only thing I talked to you about before is, if I had Yakuza 3 physically, I only have it in the PS4 remake version, in the collection, it would replace it here, because Yakuza 3 is better in my opinion, even though it was nicknamed Blockuza 3, because all the enemies blocked, but it was not such a downside in my opinion. Now, for people that know me, they may already know the first one, but this one is dear to my heart. I spent probably over in every platform I own it, maybe 4,000 to 5,000 hours in this game. And some of you guys may think this is dumb, but why could you do that? How is this possible? But it is just, it is the best game on the PS3 and PS4, because they got a remake on the PS4. Not a remake, but this is Borderlands 2. The Gearbox masterpiece. They never came close to this game or remaking it in any other Borderlands. Borderlands 1 was okay. Borderlands 2, the best game. The pre-sequel, I like it, but it is not my... It is not replayable in my opinion. Borderlands 3, the second best in the series. Borderlands 4 and Tiny Tina, Assault on Dragon Keep, those may as well do not exist. I don't like him. But this one, with the OP levels, I grinded hundreds of hours to be OP 8 with the best gear, and then after years, Gearbox released OP 10. So I had to invest another 200-300 hours to get the best gear with OP 10 on my Siren. And yeah guys, I'll show you the last three again. We have a big variety: shooter, RPG-ish, and a horror game. So these are the best games on the PS3 in my opinion you can get, play, or experience just. Other than that, have a nice evening and thank you.